Hello everyone, welcome back to my home on YouTube, my channel. Today's video is about my go-to makeup look that I've been doing lately. I've added, changed a few things here and there. Majority of them are exactly the same as like a long time ago. But I did change like foundations and just the way I apply things, and there's things that I'm always changing around, like the types of bronzers and the way I contour and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this makeup look is something I've been doing constantly over and over again, literally in real time without me filming. It takes me about 20 minutes to do this, but while I'm filming, this is probably going to take way longer. Yeah. But I don't know what else to say about this look. It's pretty easy. It's like a really simple, smoky look. I love it. I think it gives you like a really nice, fresh type of look. My idea of like anything such as makeup and fashion and style is to go effortless and to make it easy and simple for everybody out there. I mean, sometimes you want to go glam, but let's be real, we don't really go glam every single day, and nobody really wants to do hot pink eyeshadow looks every single day, and nobody has the time to do it. So the idea is to figure out a routine where it's simple and easy, and it looks effortless, and it looks like skin as well at the same time. Yeah, and then the same with my fashion and style videos too. I like to look effortless. But anyways, without me continuing to blab on and on and on forever and ever, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social media, and if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. I'm starting to use a new foundation. I still do use the Too Faced Peach Perfect, but I wanted to give this one a try. This is the Backstage Dior Backstage foundation, and it's supposed to be water resistant and waterproof. So thought I'd give this guy a try. I've worn it a few times before, and it gives like a flawless sort of finish. It's not going to give you a full coverage, but for those of you that are looking for something that is just kind of feels like nothing on the skin, want it to last, and you get really oily, or that yeah, long wearing, this guy is a good way to go. I like it. I'm using the color 3 Warm Olive. There's a huge range of shades in this thing, so there's a shade out there for everybody, I have to say. So yeah, normally when I'm doing foundation, like you know before, I just put it on a little palette like this, and yeah. I've already done all my skincare prep, my lips, my face, everything, and if you want to know the products that I use for that, I will put up a link somewhere here in the video for my skincare products that I've been recently using. And let's just go right into it. I'm going to keep looking down at the bottom because that's where my mirror is. And yeah, so this is not going to give you that full coverage. I personally like full coverage. Do I need full coverage? No, I don't. And I think a lot of people just like the look of a full coverage foundation, but a lot of them don't really need it. So yeah, you can definitely layer this foundation to give you a little bit more coverage. Did my whole face, and I'm just gonna go in with the one layer of it. I don't need more coverage than that. So then we will go in with our brows, and I am using still the Precisely My Brow from Benefit in number 4, and all the brow products are from Benefit. This one is called the Brow Contour Pro. I only use the highlighting portion of it, and then no, this one's from Anastasia, it's the gel, and I will quickly do my brows. Okay, so brows are on, yeah, and then the next thing that I do is actually my contouring before I go in with the concealer, and I'm using the Hourglass. I've been on and off with cream contours all the time. Sometimes I go back to powders, sometimes I go back to creams. Been using this, got back again to the Hourglass Stick Foundation, and it's in the color Almond. And I make very, like just a little bit above right there. So the idea of, I just go very lightly because it's very, very pigmented. So you just honestly need just a few small lines. I want to try to make makeup as easy and simple and quick for everybody, for especially people that don't have any time. Beauty is supposed to be effortless, just like my fashion is effortless. That's the idea that I like to go for. Of course, everybody likes to do the glam once in a while, which I do too. Everybody likes that. So I'm just gonna start blending that out. And I kind of roughly and quickly do it, like literally, because I only get about 20 minutes. And I can do my full face glammed, not glammed up, but like it looks effortless, but it's actually like full on makeup in 20 minutes because there's no precision, like precise way that I do it. I just start blending the crap out of it. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Right now I have this Makeup Forever Ultra HD one, which is super duper light, but it gives me the coverage. I have it, I wanna finish it. My favorite is still the Too Faced Born This Way one. It's in number 32, this guy right here. Focus, focus. It doesn't wanna focus. There you go, right there. And then I have the NARS, everyone's favorite in Ginger. I have a mini one, small one, which is a little bit warmer in color. The other one's lighter. So I wanted to finish these guys, so that's why I'm gonna use them. And I just mix them because the other one's way too light. And so just straight down, along here, along there. And remember, you don't need to be precise with the application. Doesn't need to be. Everybody loves this concealer, but it doesn't give me the coverage under my eyes. My face foundation can be lighter in coverage, but my under eye coverage needs to be high. Okay, and then I go in with the Makeup Forever one. Oh shoot, I didn't put that one down here. Just there. Make one line there, make a line there, make a line there, and then let's go 1, 2. I don't want it too bright. Remember, you can always blend and diffuse the color if it's way too bright. I'm gonna use a brush to first blend that all out, and then I will go in with the sponge. Like, look, right now I'm blending it and it looks horrifying because it's so light. See? So light. But don't be scared. This is my go-to everyday look. So trust me when I say that it only takes me 15 to 20 minutes. Do kind of blend it a little bit with the brush under the eye. Go right into the corner. And then I go with my sponge. It's not a beauty blender, it's a sponge. It works great, it's amazing. I don't need to spend freaking $30 on a beauty blender. This is from Marshall's. I clean it twice. Third time I just go chuck it and grab another one because so much bacteria can get into it. So that has been diffused. The brightness has been diffused. Okay, see? Watch this brightness just diffuse with this thing. It's not going to be a white blob anymore. I will not say that you don't need a brush, a sponge. I love using sponges because they actually just diffuse it, but I will never give up my brushes. Okay, then I go in with my MAC Fix Plus. No, MAC Studio Fix in NC40. This guy right here. So just a pressed. It's almost finished. And I'm going to take this sponge and I'm just going to rub it all in there and just press it into the skin. I'll take my flat brush and I go into the powder and I go in under the eyes, just on the sides of the nose, and then around here. I do that because I get really oily in those areas. Now I'm going to go in with my loose powder. It's the Clarins No. 2 setting powder. I take my sponge and press into it and just go on the side and on the side. Doesn't need to, honestly, it doesn't need to look perfect when you're applying it. This line has to be straight. You can't make a crooked line there. But like, there. Like, it's not perfect looking, but it's gonna give you the same results. I'm gonna go in with my YSL Kohl liner. This guy, it's like this. And I'm also gonna take a little spongy thing. So I'm gonna go into the bottom, just really gently. Okay, now I'll tell you a little thing. Now, I started doing this under the eyes all the time with a lighter brown color because it kind of hides the fine lines in that area, or if the concealer is about to like kind of sit in the fine lines, so it just kind of creates like a little I don't know, a little trick, I guess. Okay, so I did that, and then I'm gonna just kind of go on the lid, and it doesn't need to be perfect. And then with a smaller brush, and I blend it. And this gives you a little bit of a smoky look. I do the same, I blend it out at the top. And that is why it does not need to be perfect. So I'm gonna go in with my gingerbread palette, and I am just gonna use this sort of pink shade, and that's it out of the palette, because I just want to diffuse the harshness of the black. And diffusing that black a little bit, making it look a little bit softer. And that's that. Coffee is getting cold. Smashbox, this Smashbox hasn't changed. I use it at the bottom, the mascara, and this is the Marc Jacobs one. So the mascara is gonna go right at the bottom, and then the top is done with just the Marc Jacobs. And because I don't wear falsies, I do quite a few coats on each side. My teeny tiny brush, showed it to you before, and take my Fenty in Coconati bronzer. And I am just gonna, with this, I just do the nose again on top. And I push it in. And then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, which is the Clarins number 2, Sunrise Glow. Just this one. Packaging looks like that. And then just slightly and around this area. Okay, at the same time, I'm going to take my powder brush and I'm going to just dust off all this. I don't like to keep it on for way too long because I feel like, see, I'm starting to get like a little separation. It gets too long. The powder's been sitting on my skin for too long. And as I'm doing this, all that mascara that came on is just dusting away with the powder. That's why I like to keep the powder on. I don't really need to, but that's the reason. Now I'm going to dust this. There's some mascara here, and I'm just kind of dusting it off. Going in with my bronzer again and just pushing it into the skin. So I use my Marc Jacobs contour, and I just go in with this guy with a large fan brush, and I just kind of, just right there, just slightly. It's a little too gray for my liking sometimes, but I just kind of push it in, and that's it. I'm going cooler. I'm gonna use my Hourglass blush in Radiant Magenta, which just looks like that guy. And I'm gonna take just a Sonia Kashuk brush and push it in. The reason I like to push in product is because I don't want to move the other products around. Now it looks like a lot of brush. Does it look like on camera? On camera it looks like a lot of bronzer and contour, not blush. Okay. You can use any sort of setting spray. I'm using the Clarins because I like the smell of the rose, and spray it before I put my highlighter on. Yes, I'm going crazy with it. Taking my sponge, bigger side, and just pushing all that product into the skin, so everything just meshes and blends in together. Powder is not sticking on, standing on top of your face. Can't tell, it's all in. It looks like skin. All in, it looks like skin. My go-to highlighters: the Becca Champagne Pop and the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero palette. Okay, but today I will be using the Becca Champagne Pop. Almost done it. As you can see, I don't even know if this is like my second or what palette this is. And just hit the top. Hit the top. There, and just slightly down the bottom there. Cupid's bow. The bridge of the nose. Corners of the eyes. And just underneath on the brow bone. Now sometimes when you put highlighter on, it seems like the blush has disappeared. So I do like to add a little bit more at the end there because you've kind of pressed it in as well. And yeah. And then of course my lip product, NARS lip gloss. I honestly can't see that. Conquest, I think it's called. And it's a nice pink color. Last but not least, I like to curl my lashes. Alright guys, that was it. I hope you guys loved it and enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed and loved filming this video for you. This is something I'm doing all the time, so it was pretty easy for me to film. And like I said, it's a 20-minute application for me with practice. I've kind of condensed it from like 30 minutes to 20 minutes. And that was the goal. Obviously in real time it's quicker, and then on camera it's taking me longer, but trust me, it doesn't have to be tricky, it doesn't have to be difficult. It is very simple and effortless. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social media, Can Be Real, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.